Okay, so now we're on the second level, which is the street. I don't remember which one was the cemetery level. I think that was probably the third or fourth one. I don't really remember. I just remembered as a kid that's where I would always get up to and then just die repeatedly. So this is the first level of the streets. It's very simple and small compared to Club 30. And it starts off small, and it kind of stays small, which is kind of odd, which is why this is the second level. It's the smallest out of the levels in this game that I've played. It just doesn't seem like it is the second level. It feels like this should have been the first, and Club 30 should have been second. So the girls are up here, I bet. There's probably one here, and then because there's always one in the windows. Dodge that bump perfectly. So pro. And because this is a video game adaptation to a movie, I want to ask you guys a question, fellow YouTubers, fellow Screw Attack G1s, and fellow Ramborgian members. What do you consider is the worst video game adaptation to a movie? Like, the worst video game tie-in, basically. Me, the worst video game tie-in I have to say is X-Men 3 United. And I know it has nothing to do with the movie, and I just didn't like that game, and I felt like I was getting screwed out of experiencing what they could have done, because that game was just only fun for me when I played as Nightcrawler, and it just was so bad. I just couldn't stand it. I really just couldn't. So that's my experience with that game, and I consider that like the most memorable in my head as the worst video game tie-in I've ever played. But what's your best? I don't have any, but like, I want to hear from you guys. What do you consider is the best? Well, so far, I consider the Spider-Man game that just recently came out, which is a pretty good movie tie-in game. It does everything a movie tie-in game should kind of do, and the action being just perfect and not repetitive in a sense, or just taking things and then just screwing them up by having horrible controls and stuff like that. And really thinking about it, surprisingly, the only two good movie tie-in games that I've played were both Spider-Man games. If you really, yeah, because there's Spider-Man 2 and The Amazing Spider-Man, which thinking about it, I consider right now to be the best of the movie tie-in series. Now, I know there's probably a lot more, but I haven't played it. But I still want to hear from you guys. What do you consider the best movie tie-in or the worst movie tie-in? Now, I know I've been rushing through the stage really easily. It's because noticing that you find 1 to 2 girls is just super easy. And if you remember, in the last stage I showed off dancing, which is holding the A button. I'm going to try and do it again here. And you can perform your dance once you hold it too much. And they just disappear. They go off screen. They do not want to dance. For some reason they don't want to dance with Michael Jackson. And I end up on that car, which is kind of funny. And now on to the third level, which is not that bad. It just adds a little sewer thing, if I remember, when I played it as a kid. And it's a very small level, if you really think about it. It's a very boring sewer, which I thought there was going to be more to this when I was going to play this, from remembering it. I don't think there is a way to like open the grates from the bottom, which I kind of find annoying because I could have shortcutted there. just thinking about it, I just considered what is Michael kicking? Is it like sparkles or I want to consider it as angel dust. Yes, angel dust. That's now anyone knows. Now if anyone can recognize where that's from, you get 2 points. So I remember this level's boss being ridiculously annoying because of a few reasons. Like, I always remembered getting hit a lot with this boss for just the stupidest reasons, or just getting blocked for some reason. Oh, and if you couldn't recognize, it's the sound, the music that's being played in the level is "Beat It." My second favorite Michael Jackson song. So I'm guessing the reason why "Smooth Criminal" and "Beat It" are such my favorite songs is because I heard them in this game, and they just the beat has always been stuck in my head. And now we got this silver dog who just a puppeteer, I guess, because he does puppeteer actions, but I don't know if he gets to do this right now, because I'm doing pretty well, but it's only yeah, there he goes. It's only because I kept spamming him and got him in the right positions. He can really screw you up without noticing. Well, this has been Nero Must Die 1.